Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video we are going to solve this interesting brain test. We need to complete this numeric series. We have 3, 2, 4, 1 and 5 and we need to find the last number. Right here on the bottom we have a lot of options. We have 2, 1, 0 and -1. So right now I suggest you to pause the video and try to solve it. Try to solve it by yourself and it will be more interesting for you of course, because after 1 minute we will check our answer. It will be the same or not, and of course it will be really interesting because maybe you find another pattern between all of these numbers. So pause the video and try to solve it by yourself. So right now let's try to solve it. First of all, I don't see any pattern between all of this number like obvious one with addition and subtraction, because 3, 2, 4, 1 and 5, this is not like a common pattern. So we need to find another pattern with this number. Right here I write about the number. So this is our first, second, third, fourth, fifth and sixth number. So what I see right now, take a look. If we are talking about odd number, so this is our odd number about order. So this is our odd 1, 3, 5, and this is our even number. I write it, for example, in another way, for example, as triangle. This is our even numbers. So as you can see, this is waves is odd number and these triangles is even number. If you're talking about odd number, so 3 and 4 and 5, this is a really good pattern because this is the pattern of natural number. So we need to add 1 to this 3 to get 4. So adding 1. And of course we need to add 1 to this 4 to get this 5. So adding 1. So this is about odd numbers, order, about an order 1, 3 and fifth number. But what about an even numbers? So take a look, even number 2, 1, and right here, as you can see, it's not hard to see that our next number will be 0, because right here we need to subtract from these two. We subtract 1, we're not adding but subtraction. We subtract 1, and right here it's not hard to see that from this one we need to subtract 1 as well. And if we subtract 1, we will have not plus but minus. If we subtract 1, we will have 0. So 1 minus 1 will be equal to 0. So this is my approach to this. This is my pattern that I see in these numbers. So what about you? Write your question in comment, write your suggestion in comment. My option is option C, but what about you? Write your question in a comment about this explanation. Maybe you have another pattern between all of these numbers. It will be really interesting to read it. And of course, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next videos.